cars like a half an hour to get all of this chicken. You might be asking, why the hell are we eating chicken right now?
Well, we'll start off with konnichiwa, watashi wa Katy desu.
Watashi wa Hana desu.
What do they do in Japan on Christmas?
They eat Kentucky Fried Chicken. And you may be going, that sounds silly. Let me explain the marketing genius. World War II happened. No one had a good time. The westernization of Japan rapidly expanded. KFC snuck into the country. And no one wanted to eat their fried Kentucky chicken. They didn't know where Kentucky was from. They said, well, you know what Americans eat on Christmas? They eat chicken and turkey. They eat bird, poultry. True, that is a true statement. And they go, and what do we sell? Chicken. So what do Americans eat? KFC. This old man,
Colonel Sanders.
marketing genius.
Truly.
So, it is literally a thing hundreds of thousands, like millions of people do in Japan, is they order in advance, like 2 or 3 months in advance, the special Christmas KFC dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go pick it up either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, and they eat Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yes.
So, in the spirit of experiencing all forms of holidays and international traditions during the 25 days of Unus Mensis Christmas, we thought we would experience Japan's Christmas by eating KFC. And then we went, well, you know what? KFC may be the only fried chicken chain across Japan, but like we've got a bunch in America, so we went ahead and we got some Popeyes, we got some Lee's. So not only are we going to enjoy some delicious fried chicken, we're gonna compare them.
We're the brutal savages.
It's almost like a bad mean bird.
See, the first thing is packaging. Personally, I like the Popeyes packaging.
I like the Popeyes packaging because it's very cute. It's got like consistent color, cute things, and it feels like it fits really well. However, one of my sides does not fit in the box, which at that point, why is the box so tiny and adorable? I think second would definitely be KFC because it is a contained box that is very nicely branded. It's got the finger licking goods thing,
slogans,
Colonel Sanders, the mascot.
Yeah. Delivery or pickup, with the Ronas, we gotta make sure we can get some delivery or pickup.
And then unfortunately leaves you last.
A
little lackluster. It's a styrofoam container.
However, I will say the styrofoam probably keeps it warmer longer. The closest Lee's is 5 miles away from my house, while these two are both within 2 miles. And this is still incredibly warm. There's the benefit is functionality, and then plasticware.
So where did that fork come from?
This isn't a whole fork from Lee's.
And then both Popeyes and KFC came with sporks. Mine is more like a strange shovel. Hold on, let me open it so you can see it. It's a strange shovel spoon with some spokes in it, like they couldn't quite decide.
I know what I love is the thought they put into the handle.
Yeah. Ergodynamic. You gotta get rid of all that air resistance when you're shoveling as fast as possible into your face. I like it more because it's more functional as a fork.
Yes.
Like, look at the fork prongs on Popeyes versus the fork prongs on KFC.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a fork.
That's a traditional spork.
No offense, I can get like a single green bean or a single piece of like cabbage out of a coleslaw on this tiny piece of fork.
While this, you are not only shoveling green beans and mashed potatoes in your face.
This is a machine.
Really well.
This is a machine.
Well,
this is a tactical shovel of a piece of plastic utensil.
Well, this is it's a fork. It gets the job done.
Lee's is like, you came for chicken and you will get chicken.
Yes.
And these guys are like branding.
Now,
all right, we're gonna start with the traditional. I feel like we have to, in true Japanese spirit. We're gonna start with some KFC. Oh, by the way, we got as close as we could to the exact same order. Each of these boxes contains a 3-piece chicken meal. We do not know what the chicken pieces are because we did not ask. So it's 3 pieces of chicken, 2 sides. Unfortunately, the only side that they all had in common at each store was mashed potatoes. So we're gonna compare the chicken and mashed potatoes and then just eat the rest of the sides because we want to. Oh, this is cute. The branding continues. KFC. This is mashed potatoes and gravy, coleslaw. Right now. No coleslaw for us. Would you like a chicken thigh, that's a leg, or a breast? We're gonna share food. She's starting there, I'm starting here. So I will go ahead and say before I even put this in my mouth, it's not very crisp. Like it's got a good amount of breading on it, but the breading is soft.
Yeah, like they cooked it a long time ago. the dryness of it also continues to demonstrate that it was.
Oh really?
a long
No.
time ago.
Try this one because that is still really juicy. That's like really juicy on the
That's
inside.
like we're.
Yeah,
like,
this
you can tell.
like you can feel it's dry. Like you just
Yeah.
touch it and you're like, oh. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is dry.
I'm not mad. That's the breath, right? Or is that a butt?
I don't know.
What's that?
It's a piece of fried chicken.
Yeah, I'm sad that
That one's good.
That this isn't.
Yeah, no, it's not crispy. Like it's chewy, like genuinely chewy. Like she's still chewing this one piece of breading in her mouth. So
And I'm not gonna lie, the flavor of the breading
it's
is
good.
it? Oh, I was gonna say it's not that great.
Like it's not bad.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's
Like
a resounding okay to me.
I think it's a little too heavy on the salt and not heavy enough on any other spice.
Yes.
So now we're gonna mash potato. Oh, palate cleanse. Are you going to fork, tactical shovel, or sport?
What would you like to do?
I'm the tactical shovel.
I will sport.
It's
my
really-
God. Wait,
Oh no.
the spork is Popeyes.
I was dissing on KFC so bad, but you are the tactical shovel master.
Yeah, it says Popeyes on the handle.
I didn't read the branding.
I'm impressed. The branding is on the spoon.
That is actually very impressive that they bothered to do that because that means they have to custom order those spoons from somewhere.
Yeah.
This is a lot of gravy.
Yeah.
Like
the gravy to
that
mash.
was like mostly gravy.
Yeah.
Like you can barely see any mash. Like here, let's get in
yeah,
there.
the gravy to mashed potato.
There's some
that's
mashed potato.
Yeah.
You just have to like shovel in there.
very generic. I'm not mad at it. It gets the job done.
I think the potato is really bland. I
Yeah.
am pretty good with the gravy.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously it's not a homemade
Yeah.
gravy with like drippings in it, but like
The mashed potatoes are kind of peppery, even though like you can't see a flake of pepper.
it's white pepper, dude. Biscuits.
Biscuit.
Anyone that lives in the UK, this is what a biscuit looks like. A sad, sad cookie cracker is not a biscuit.
This flaky, beautiful, buttery goodness is a biscuit.
All right, don't eat the whole thing. We have to try and compare.
Okay, that is a good biscuit.
See, I don't know. I don't know that it's like quite buttery enough. Like
I like the texture more.
it's
than
got a good amount of air into it.
yeah, it's a very airy, light biscuit.
Yeah.
Which is honestly what I'm wanting when I'm eating like a super heavy, greasy meal.
Is you want that light fluff.
I want that light fluff biscuit to kind of like cut everything else without too much buttery. So I think that's pretty good.
Okay,
I'm
so
happy.
honestly, I'm not gonna say KFC is a must try, but it's not bad. Like, I would never be upset if someone was like, let's go get KFC.
Yeah. When I have to go to small towns to travel for work, I almost always have to get KFC. Their weird bowl thing,
Oh, I like the weird bowl thing.
that's pretty good.
So KFC is a resounding hey. Now we're gonna move on. Popeyes is next. Have you eaten Popeyes before?
No.
I have only eaten Popeyes once, and it was a Popeyes chicken sandwich. Okay. Oh, that is
Secure.
very okay. There we go. Oh, see, I like how it looks.
The
Like this
presentation.
looks really full and like really nice. So pick it up. Pick it up. So like the KFC was soft and greasy feeling. Like it wasn't fried in hot enough oil, but like you can hear it.
Here.
Oh, she's
Here.
gonna get all up in it. We're doing ASMR now.
Ooh, that's crunchy.
Yeah, like this breading is like on point right now.
Wow. Oh wow.
Is
The
it
flavor
flavorful?
of that breading is phenomenal. The crunch is spot on.
The crunch, the flavor, the amount of grease in it, like you can tell you're eating something that's been deep fried. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like greasy. I don't feel the need to wipe my hands off.
This is a massive chicken breast. Ooh, and she juicy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a good time.
We obviously all need to eat more Popeyes.
It's so moist.
Please just ignore me.
Doesn't have to look after good.
I don't know. So I ordered mashed potatoes, and red beans and rice. I'm not sure where my mashed potatoes ended up. They're not in this box, and they weren't in the bag. So now
That's a
I'm feeling
bummer.
a little disappointed. That definitely like brought the experience right back down.
That is really salty.
So
like
Popeyes. Popeyes is known for having brick biscuits. Thick.
Mm.
They aren't light and fluffy. Like you put it in your mouth and like it dries your mouth out. Salty. You're chewing. It's gooing up.
It's very salty, very buttery. It's still kind of flaky, but it quickly like compounds.
Yes. And personally, this is the kind of biscuit I want. I want to taste the butter in my biscuit.
Yeah.
We weren't supposed to eat the whole biscuit.
Oops. I really enjoyed that biscuit. I don't know if you could tell.
So I would say the difference between KFC and Popeyes is Popeyes has flavor.
Yes.
Like KFC has all the right textures. It tastes like what you expect. But Popeyes goes above and like has seasoning in their stuff.
It's very well seasoned. And it was fresher. I don't know if it was just because we got a not super great batch from KFC. Or if it's just like always like that. Like it's always like, yeah, I cooked this a couple hours ago.
I'm not sure. I haven't eaten KFC in years. My family normally goes to Lee's because it's closest to our house.
Yeah, I normally go to Lee's as well.
Let's move on to Lee's.
Yeah, Lee's is a personal favorite for me. I grew up eating it.
I grew up on KFC and then we switched because they moved out from by our house. My family is a family of convenience. If it is not close enough, my mom just doesn't think it exists.
Yeah.
Which piece do you want? Ooh, she's big. So one, not as crispy as Popeyes. It's not soggy though. It's not holding together on the chicken super well.
No,
And it just kind of is falling
it always
off.
just falls.
I mean, it's juicy. The leg is actually really good though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't find as much flavor. I think it's probably a little saltier than KFC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it more than this batch of KFC.
Yes.
So now mashed potatoes, which we can only compare to KFC because Popeyes fucked me over.
Yeah. I will say I do prefer the gravy to mashed potato ratio here.
The gravy seems a lot thicker.
Yeah.
You can like taste the garlic, the pepper.
Like somebody put love and thought into these mashed potatoes.
This looks buttery. Like my hands, like you can see the buttering glistening off of this biscuit. It's nice and fluffy. It's got a good amount of bounce. It's not like, it's not condensing in as bad. Like it's springing back when you press it, unlike Popeyes. And it just dissolves in your mouth.
Yeah, like you're not like chewing for ages.
No, like you put it in and it just starts melting away. Okay.
Yeah.
I can see why you're so hype about it.
I love these.
Okay.
So now do we want to talk about the weird sides we got?
Let's eat some green beans. I'm sure they're gonna be like amazing.
The intention was to get green beans from Auburn. Oh my god. Okay.
Yes, but Popeyes no longer. Ha! See?
See?
Look at my tactical shovel.
I can't like this is what
I told you.
and I was trying like
one
this
green
is the best I got.
One green bean at a time. Oh, you can taste like onion. So you can kind of taste the bacon. You can taste like a pork. It's not really like the salt of bacon.
There are definitely onions in there.
Yeah, so you can taste the
You
onion.
really can't taste the onion, but like
really
it's not,
well.
Like,
It tastes just a little like watered down almost.
and
Like
you can see-
they made not quite enough seasoning for the size of the batch.
you could tell like these are from a can and they did not drain the liquid.
Coleslaw from KFC. So I am not like picky about coleslaw. I just enjoy coleslaw that tastes like stuff as opposed to mayo and chopped cabbage. So I can already tell that I'm not super into this cabbage because it's cut in like a shredding machine. So it's like tiny cubes. And to me, like coleslaw should be like shreds. And I also can't see a single grain of pepper, which is making me a little nervous.
Yeah, coleslaw needs pepper.
That's watered down mayo on cabbage.
Yeah, I love myself more than that.
I'm glad we finally found your base level, Katy.
Yeah, self-care, guys.
Popeyes, we got the red beans and rice because I panicked and they were out of coleslaw and they no longer sell green beans. So I will say, not the greatest look. No. I kind of was expecting like either it was all mixed in really well together or it was going to be like a base of rice with the red beans on top to soak into the rice as it sits.
Yeah.
So I think we have to like scrape in from the side because this is like this is just dry rice in the middle. There's nothing in there. Yeah. Like honestly, like I can hear how dry that is. That's like a fried rice almost.
Yeah. Or just like a rice that's literally been sitting out for hours.
Yeah. So let's try it. No?
That's not for me.
I like the beans. I like the beans well enough. Cause like if you wait a second, it starts giving you a kick.
Yeah, but like it reminds me of something that's not edible. I don't know why, but I feel like I shouldn't be eating that. Like that feels like an object that I should not be eating, and that is not food.
Really? Like I can taste pork, kind of like the vague porkiness of those green beans.
Yeah.
Definitely some pepper, some kind of spice, paprika, cayenne.
Yeah. Like the seasonings are fine. I think it's the beans to me are weird. And also, yeah, the rice is just like sad, hard rice.
I don't think it's bad. bad. I think if I leave it with the rice to soak for a minute, it'll actually be pretty good.
Yeah.
So let's rank. Ignore the additional sides. We can't actually rank. The only thing we can consistently rank: chicken and biscuits.
Yeah.
Number one chicken for you. 3, 2, 1.
Popeyes.
Popeyes. The breading was super crisp,
Mhm.
super airy. It wasn't greasy. It had a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
The chicken was super moist inside. Like Popeyes, you guys know what you're doing.
Yes.
All right, biscuit. 3, 2, 1. Lee's. Popeyes, you were really close, but it's a little too condensed.
Yeah.
Like you had the right amount of butter. You had like the crisp on the outside.
Yeah.
You had the salt, but like Lee's still managed to get the air into it, so it was like fluffy cloud.
It's 11.
Hi KFC. No, it was not enjoyable, but so it wasn't enjoyable, but it wasn't not enjoyable.
But what we got today was pretty lackluster, in my opinion.
It tasted like fast food. Popeyes
Yes.
and Lee's have managed to go a step above.
No. And I think Popeyes too really embraces that it is Louisiana
Style. Cajun seasoning.
Yes.
Like they have
Cajun
branded
fries.
themselves as Southern Cajun. And they know that if they don't represent those flavors correctly, they're gonna get torn apart.
Yes, and they follow through, I think.
So I got to eat the spicy chicken sandwich. And I mean, that's the best chicken sandwich I've ever put in my mouth. You know, this is a very interesting tradition to me because I enjoy the marketing behind it. As I enjoy looking at the marketing behind most major holidays, I just find it pretty interesting. And now we get to eat some really delicious chicken. So why don't you go ahead and Google and find the strangest Christmas tradition you can find and
Just have fun.
tell us all about it. We might do it next year.
Hey, we can't be with each other next year, but we can maybe do some of the same stuff. And
Oh, now she's being emotional about it. All right, we're gonna enjoy our chicken while it's still warm. So see you next time.
Yeah.
When we enjoy yet another not quite.
Bye.
Oh yeah, boy. Trishman. Yeah, Trishman.
Good for you. Like right off.